shit. Period.
New season,
Same old bitches. Welcome.
Guys, oh my God, season 2.
It is season 2.
Season 2.
It is season 2.
I'm excited.
New ambiance.
Right.
New setting.
New lives.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been
Since July.
6 months.
That's a long time.
That's too long.
That's
Never
too
again.
long.
You
We won't do
guys.
y'all like that no more. But we are happy.
Again.
We are happy to be back
We are.
with more mom-related topics, more laughs for you guys, more, oh my God, cry moments. I know, but yeah, we need those moments.
Yeah.
They have to happen, okay? A lot of the times, moms don't like to talk about certain stuff that they go through, and that's why we are here. That is the point of this whole podcast.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to our safe space.
Welcome to the Mom Circle, a non-judgmental zone.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right, so let's get into today's topic. Sometimes I just don't want to, but at the Mom Circle, before we get into our topics, we like to get into something we have called situations. Okay.
Period.
Because we got it right together for season 2, all right?
Period.
What is today's situation?
So, let's see. Today's situation actually came from our mom chat on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the mommies writes, let's see, she says, are your kids picky? Are your kids picky eaters? Do your kids eat consistently, or is it kind of just like whenever they want to?
Mm-hmm.
If you have older kids, when do they grow out of that stage? So you guys already know that my son is 2. Well, he'll be 2 next month.
Yeah.
So he is coming out of that infant stage, but he is extremely picky.
Yeah, I feel like all kids are.
Up until what age?
Child. Some parents that I've talked to say, like, early on into teens, like, they still have picky eaters.
Oh
like,
my
they will only eat certain
gosh.
things. I know. But when you think about it, as an adult, like, I'm an extremely picky eater.
Are you?
Yes, I don't like a lot of stuff. And so when I think about it, I'm like, okay, it's understandable. You like what you like. If you want to eat freaking pizza every day.
I get that, right? You like what you like. But why can't you try new stuff?
No, I can try it.
See, kids,
it's hard to get kids
they
to try.
don't. My son will look at something and be like,
So for those of you who don't know, we both have kids, obviously. It's called the Mom Circle. But I have 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. And Amanda has an almost 2-year-old, as she just mentioned.
mm-hmm.
So my 5-year-old, we're both boy moms, by the way. But my 5-year-old, he's just now getting to the stage where he will at least try it. I'm like, okay, you have to at least try it. If you don't like it, that's fine. But at least try it. You can't say you don't like it if you never tried it.
Right.
But my 2-year-old baby, I can give him broccoli on his plate every night and he will leave it right there.
Really?
Every night. He will not try it. But it's weird because I think that he does eat different things when he's at school around all the other kids.
Oh, maybe.
Because the lunch provides his, the school provides his lunch.
Right.
So I think he's eating it around the other kids. But at home, it's a big fuck you. It's a big fuck you. I'm going to eat these chicken nuggets and these grapes. I'm going to leave that broccoli there.
See, that, okay, so at least when he goes to school, he's getting nutrition. Dominic won't eat. He won't eat. He don't care. Like, he'll go to daycare and I'll ask every day, did he eat? No. He just like, ate some crackers and he had an apple. And we love apples, so he had an apple and he ate like a few crackers and that's it. And then when we get home, he's like, eat. And I'm like,
baby, you didn't eat at school?
Okay, that's fine. But whatever I make you to eat,
you gonna eat it.
Eat it.
Yeah.
And he won't. So there's been times where I feel like, you know, as a parent, you feel like, man, is he getting enough nutrition? Because what do I do? What do I do?
Right.
You won't eat the food that I'm preparing for you. And I try new stuff almost every day. Like, and I'll cook, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take you to McDonald's and get french fries and chicken nuggets every day. It's just, you can't have that.
We can't do
You can't have that. Baby. So honestly, I really just don't know what to do with my 2-year-old. So that situation, I'm like in the same boat. I don't know. And I think that the mom that wrote, had that situation, her daughter is a little older,
Mhm.
maybe the same age as
Like
Aiden.
3, I think.
Oh,
3
a
or
couple years
4,
younger than Aiden.
something like that. Yeah.
So she's a little bit older. I guess the advice I would other parents always tell me just keep trying.
Yeah.
Keep
That's what I
trying.
can do.
Try to mix it in different stuff. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because it was so bad, girl. I would try to force stuff in his mouth, like
Yeah.
you know,
even
just
real
taste
quick.
it. Just,
Right.
if you taste it,
see
you
what
would like
tastes-
it.
Exactly. Same. Been down the same road, honey.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, they'll eat when they're hungry. I'm like, okay, well, as long as the doctor said it.
Yeah.
They'll eat when they're hungry. Okay. They only like, because at one point I think Aiden was only eating cereal, oatmeal, and pizza. That's all he wanted. And I'm like, what about some vegetables and fruit?
Yeah.
So to make, for my own sake of feeling bad, I just try to make sure I buy the fruit and veggie applesauce pouches by the squeezy ones, the
Mhm.
green ones. I'm like, at least they're getting some type of vegetables in there, because everything else, Aiden will eat a couple bites of vegetables, but Cameron, fuck no. Fuck no.
See, I think me and my son are big on textures.
Mm.
I don't do applesauce. I don't do Jello. I don't do pudding.
Pudding.
I don't do nothing that slides down my throat except for.
Well, that's a topic for another day.
Y'all know what I'm trying to say. That's the only thing that slides down this throat of mine. Okay. Other than that, I need solid foods. What am I? An infant? I got teeth. I need to use them. I don't know none of that stuff.
Nothing that you don't have to chew.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't.
But you drink smoothies?
Not really. I only drink smoothies right now for my health's sake. Like,
Okay.
because I'm on this fitness journey.
Okay.
But it's really hard for me to drink smoothies.
But you don't want no
Mm-mm.
down your throat.
Nothing like that slide down my throat. No. Only
child.
not like a thick consistency.
Yeah.
Like water and juice, that's normal.
But you're
a
not eating no
thicker-
banana pudding at Thanksgiving.
Absolutely not.
But it has like
Absolutely not. You won't catch no banana pudding on my plate. Absolutely not. And
Okay.
Dominic is the same way. He don't
Wow.
applesauce, Jello.
It's like, nah, baby.
Mm-mm.
You can keep
He's
that.
not having it.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Keep trying, guys.
Yes.
Just keep trying. One day they'll pick it up. And guess what? As long as you're trying, doing your part, that's all you can do. The doctor says when they're hungry, they will eat. So the day that they decide, you know what, I can't keep living my life like this.
Yeah.
They gonna eat that broccoli.
And yeah,
Just that chicken.
Mhm.
Just keep trying.
Keep trying, even the same meal, because Dominic didn't used to eat broccoli. I kept making it, and now he'll eat it.
Yeah, see, there you go. There
So
you go.
just keep trying, I guess. And it's annoying because we done slaved over this stove.
Right.
We're not gonna eat this food, but
I cooked over this hot stove, and now you sitting here acting crazy. Eat this food.
y'all know damn well that we don't run our household.
No, the kids do, and it's
Yeah.
just that really upsets me and my homegirl.
Yeah, we don't run nothing. Okay,
It's all right.
we just live there. So
All right, so
yeah,
getting into today's topic. Sometimes I just don't want to.
I don't want to. A lot of times,
A lot
I
of
don't want
times.
to.
A lot of, and let me tell you something. There are mothers out there who probably feel bad for saying that they don't want to. And then there's also people out there, period, who are judging moms for feeling like they don't want to. Like, well, you decided to have this kid, so you don't have a right to feel that way.
Yeah, you
Baby, I
can't
have a right to
have
feel
Yeah.
however I want to.
Mhm.
I am still a human being. I
Right.
still have feelings and emotions.
Right.
Just because I decided to have a child does not mean that my feelings or my emotions don't matter.
Right.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how the fuck to feel.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like
She don't
that.
like that
I don't
shit.
like that shit. I don't like that shit. Don't
She
tell
don't
me.
like that.
Well, it's your kid, so you should. No, you should shut the fuck up and mind your business because.
Cause you about to get these.
Right, I can
What
feel
is that
how I
like?
want to feel. I don't want to clean the diapers. Well, I don't have to now, but back when it was, diaper changing season, sometimes I didn't want to.
Yeah, I think that every mom has that feeling, right? We all feel like, ugh, I just don't want to. But I think, and I may be wrong, I don't know. So we come from different backgrounds, right? As far as our motherhood situations, right? You're married with 2 kids. You have an amazing, beautiful little family, and I'm a single parent out here thugging in these streets.
And you doing the damn thing,
Thanks,
okay?
girl. Thanks,
Period.
girl. So there's a lot of times, and I'm sure And you could speak for those that are in relationships or that are married. I'm sure you guys have these moments too, but there has been plenty of moments where as a single parent with no help, I'm doing everything.
Right.
I don't really have time to
feel like
I don't want to,
choice.
or you know what I mean, because I just have to. But then you hit a moment where you find a little space to yourself and you just have a whole breakdown because you're like, fuck me, I don't want to do all this shit. But guess what? You have no choice.
Yeah.
I have to do this shit, and it really sucks, but it's a normal feeling. Like when I tell you I broke down and was like in tears, like hyperventilating, like because it was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like there's no breaks. I don't want to do this stuff, but I have to.
Right.
I wish I had some help, but I don't. So I got to. If I don't do it, my son's gonna have rashes on his butt.
Right.
If I don't do it, he's not gonna eat. If I don't do it, you know what I mean? Like he won't be clean. So there's a lot of things that us mothers do that we just don't want to do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, guess what? We do it. And that's just parenthood in general. Not even just moms, but just parents. Because, you know, I'll see Missy and her husband, and I'm sure he got to do a couple things. And he's like, oh, I don't want to do this. Missy, can you do this? She's like, nigga, it's your turn today.
Exactly,
It's your turn. I'm not doing it.
You got to wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and so it's your turn. So just being a parent in general is just about doing things that sometimes we just don't want to do, or we don't feel like doing,
or have the energy.
Exactly.
Like, I know you want to play. I know you want to play with toys right now.
Oh,
I cannot play with you right now.
So I think that is when I feel the worst.
Yes, because they just want to play.
Yeah.
And it's like, we just did a whole shit, like a whole 8-hour day at work.
Yeah.
Baby, mommy is tired.
And mommy's not done mommying.
Exactly.
Right? I also have to clean the house.
Right.
Also have
Dinner.
to wash clothes. I also have to get your food ready. I also have to get your bath time ready. I really would love to play with you, baby boy, but I really don't have time.
I can't right now.
I really don't have time. And I think that's what bothers me the most, because and I guess I have to balance it a little bit. As a mom, as parents, we have to balance that out, because you don't want to miss those moments where your kids want to play with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to miss those moments. So I guess you just prioritize, okay, so I was going to cook this for dinner, but I'll play with you for a little bit and we'll just have tacos too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or I'll play with you for a little bit and maybe we'll do this instead of what I planned on doing. So you just got to kind of prioritize your time, but definitely take advantage of those precious moments, because they are so far in between and it won't last forever.
Yeah, it won't last forever. I agree with that. But what if I just literally don't have the energy?
Then you just ain't gonna get it done, and that's okay too.
That's okay, but it's just, how do you deal with that guilt? I don't know how to deal with the guilt, because it's like, all he wanted to do was play with me, and I'm so drained from everything in life that I cannot even give him that energy. And it's like, well, how about you, I think finding an alternative, maybe, like, why don't you help me cook dinner?
Yeah.
Or why don't you come live with me for a little bit?
Yeah. That
way, you kind of helping both. They spending time with you, and then you're getting to not have to put so much energy into playing.
Yeah, and then you're getting also, like, come cook with me, or come help mommy do this, or, you know, whatever. Because at the end of the day, most of the time, they may want to play with you, but really what they're saying is, I want to spend some time. Yeah.
Exactly.
I want to spend some time with you. I don't care what we do, but I just want to be right up under you.
Right up under you.
I want to be right up under you.
Right up on your ass. I want to be right up on your ass.
And so
you back up, I'm right there.
Yeah. So we have to give them that time, because they need it. You know what I mean? They need it. They need it. And we need it sometimes. Like, there's been times where I'm working all week and then Dominic will finally be like, play. And then I'll realize I haven't played with you once all week. We haven't, you know, sat down and went over your ABCs all week. Or I haven't done any of this. So it kind of, you both need it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You both need it. So that is very important. But don't ever feel bad for doing something that you don't want to do when it comes to your kids, because guess what? That's going to be a feeling you're going to have for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You think you're going to want to pay for them to go to college? Hell no.
Right.
You think I want to buy you a car? What the fuck?
No, sir. No,
I don't want to do none of this shit, but I do it because I love your ass and you're mine. You belong to me, and I refuse to let you be out here in these streets.
Yeah, looking crazy.
Yeah, so we just gonna get through it.
We're gonna have to do it.
That's gonna be a forever thing.
So I saw this TikTok, right, and it was this mom basically saying, she just didn't want to do the traditional things that you usually do for Christmas this year. So she's like, I don't want to put up a Christmas tree. I don't want to make Christmas cookies. I don't want to take Christmas pictures. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I just want to spend time with my kids. That's all I want to do. And, you know, when you think about it, yeah, kids love, you know, a Christmas tree. They love, you know, making cookies and stuff like that. But guess what? If you don't do any of those things and you just spend time with them and create memories and you know, have experiences, they're going to love it just as much. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that a lot of the time as parents, we feel like, I got to do this. I got to make sure I do this. I got to make sure I do this. When in actuality, you don't. The kids don't require much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all the stuff that you think you have to do because society is making you feel like you have to do it because this is what we do. Like we said on last season, as for me and my house.
Right.
Okay, this year we're not taking Christmas pictures.
Right.
This year we're not going to have a big traditional Christmas dinner.
Right.
We eat seafood this year for Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
We order and take out.
We're gonna go see a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Like do what you can handle. And as long as you're happy and as long as your kids are happy, I think that's all that matters.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because it's stressful.
Who said, first of all, who said on Christmas you have to have a Christmas tree?
Right.
With
Who said
ornaments?
That? Who made that
a
rule?
Giant star.
Who made that rule?
And you have to play Elf on the Shelf.
Right.
And you have to, because let me tell you, I won't be wrapping a thing this year.
Mm.
What I will do is take everything out of the box and place it under the tree so you can play with it immediately when you wake up.
Yeah.
I might leave a couple things in some bags that you can take out, but it's too much for me.
It's a lot.
It's too much for me to wrap every single thing. So we're not doing that this year.
And to help them take it off too, because as a 1 and 2 year old, they still trying to figure out, okay, I ripped this off, now what?
Yeah.
And so you really ripping off the wrapping paper that you put on.
I'm just not doing it.
When you think about it, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I would have bought wrapping paper for you to rip it up. I bought this nice wrapping paper with these black Santas on it.
Beautiful.
For you to rip it up. Speaking of Santas, how does that work in your house?
I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely leaning towards no Santa. And not because, so I'm kind of in the middle, not because I want all the credit, like mommy works hard, mommy bought this for you. He don't ever have to know that I got him anything. It ain't about me getting the credit. It's just, right, for me and my house, we're Christians.
Yes.
The main thing about Christmas is, Jesus, Jesus' birthday, whatever, that whole thing. What does Santa got to do with, what does this fat, chunky white man got to do with
I was going to say
Christmas?
Yeah, I'm
Who
sorry.
Who needs them?
I can't.
Who needs ya?
Right.
Not me.
Yeah, I agree. That's the way that we kind of been telling our kids, because there's like Santa. I'm like, well, honestly, Christmas is about the birth of Jesus Christ. You know, and he's only 5, so, trying to take it baby steps to get him to understand that. But also, like, we do a black Santa in our house. And
we
I
have
say,
a black Santa too.
Mommy and Daddy go to work all year and they work hard and they give Santa the money to buy your gifts. Black Santa. But really, this is what Christmas is about, the birth of Jesus Christ. And stuff like that. So that we try to like merge the two. But there is no way that I'm saying that a fat white man bought you this stuff after we was enslaved. Not slaves, but we done worked hard all year. No, that's not how we do it in our house. So
yeah, my parents never was like Santa, like I don't remember ever being like, oh, Santa, like I don't remember ever doing that ever. You know what I mean? And I think if my son was to ever come home and be like excited about Santa, I'm not gonna be like, boy, It ain't no damn Santa out here in these streets running around on no sleigh, going house to chimney. I ain't gonna knock him down like that. But you know what I mean? I will let him know, like, oh, that's cool. That's interesting. I would just tell him that's interesting. That's super cool. Like, where did you learn that? That's cool. Let's not forget, though, what Christmas is really about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's not forget what Christmas is really about.
I agree.
Because I don't want him going out to school be like, my mama told me
Santa ain't real.
And
then he crushing everybody
so
else's.
silly.
He crushing everybody else's hopes and dreams.
Exactly. I don't want him to do that either. So I'm kind of stuck in between the two. But I do definitely know for a fact that we won't be celebrating no big fat white man with a white beard for Christmas.
Period.
We're gonna be praising God, saying prayers, reading the Bible story, the Bible story, you know, and
yeah, we have a few Christmas books. That I'm hoping will help teach Aiden. Cameron's too young; he's only 2. Right. Teach Aiden like what Christmas is really about in kids' terms.
Yes, exactly. So in a fun way where he understands it. Exactly. And, you know what I mean, and receives it. So yeah.
I agree.
Ooh, it is Christmas time.
It is Christmas time. Sometimes I just don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to do all this Christmas shopping. I don't want to do all this Christmas cooking.
December is the busiest month of the year.
Oh, God. I think the second half of the year, period. Thanksgiving,
it
Christmas.
Goes by so fast.
And for us, it's July birthday, August birthday, September birthday. Then you have Halloween, which is not really that deep. And then Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It really is.
And we decided to move during that time. Crazy. Well, just a little update, guys. I no longer live in California. That's what I was talking about earlier when we were talking about sometimes I just don't want to in the beginning. So I did not want to go, but the change was necessary for our family. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And so we moved to Texas, Dallas, Texas. Well, McKinney, if you know where McKinney is. But that's where our family lives now. You know what? I really do like Texas. I can take the not sitting in traffic for an hour and a half.
You were in the wrong city of California.
But I'm a city girl. I like to be in the city.
She was in the wrong city of
God, it will take forever to get home, and I'm just over it.
Yeah,
so
you can't move to LA and think you're gonna go around the corner in 5 minutes.
But it's not even that. The big ass houses that you see in Texas that you can get for way less than you can get out here.
Right, but you also ain't making as much as you make out here. So it would be very good for a person that lived in California that's retired to go move to Texas because you get more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
But if for a person like me who's working, I go out there and do the same job that I'm doing out here, they gonna pay me pennies. But it makes sense because the cost of living, so it's kind of just
it's different.
Yeah.
But for teachers too, like it's kind of, baby, you gonna get what you gonna get. So I can't even.
You're lucky we paying.
Right. I can't even speak on it. Okay. But yes, I'm back teaching, and my husband is working from Texas now. The kids are in Texas. Aiden loves his school. Cameron loves his school. Like he just walks on in. And I'm like, the transition was tough, but everybody's adjusted now. And I think that's, like, sometimes I don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to have to find new schools, find somewhere to stay, blah, blah, blah. But you have to. You just have to get it done. So,
that's
we're happy, and
that's what moms do. And you, my friend, are a great mom.
Well, thank you.
The transition was, like, immaculate. It couldn't be any more smooth. I think you were calling me with situations, and you'd be freaking out, and I'm like, it don't sound that bad to me. Sound like you got it under control.
You know I'm dramatic. I'm dramatic.
I mean, y'all made that transition so quickly. It was crazy how fast, like, everything kind of just went down. And y'all made it happen. And y'all already in y'all spot. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all got it together. Yeah. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, that would be my gem of the day. Even though you may not want to, you got to do what you got to do.
Right.
Mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, grandma. Whoever you are, period, in life. Sometimes you just don't want to do it. You got to.
Right.
And it's going to be tough, but, you know, You gotta get through it. That'll be my gym of the day.
I think mine would just be, don't feel guilty about having those feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's normal. We all have it. If anybody tells you, girl, you crazy, you're not supposed to feel that way, they're lying. Everybody has had a time, a moment in life where they have to do something that they just don't want to. And you feel bad because it's about your kids. But it doesn't change the fact that I don't want to do it. I'm going to do it. But I really don't want to.
Right.
So don't feel bad. It's a normal feeling. And you are an amazing mother. You are an amazing woman. You're doing everything that you have to do. You are taking care of your children. They're happy. You're happy. That's all that matters. So
I agree.
Just keep pushing. Keep doing the things that you don't want to do, that you have to do. Keep doing them. And just continue to shine out here. Be the best mommy you can. Be the best individual you can. And be great, girl. Live your best life.
Live your best.
Living my best life.
Well, thank you guys for tuning into our podcast, The Mom Circle.
The Mom Circle.
We hope that you guys gained something from it, a laugh, a cry. If you liked this podcast, send it to a friend. If you don't like it, still send it to a friend.
Don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater.
Don't do that.
You can find it on anywhere you listen to your podcast, or if you want to watch it, you can find it on YouTube, The Mom Circle, and you can also catch our last season on YouTube as well.
Yes, go check that out.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm your host, Misi.
It's your girl, Amanda. We'll see
you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Remember, you can also listen to our podcast